So I guess first of all, Colby, how's your first fall camp been so far?
It's been pretty good so far. I've had a lot of new experiences, met a lot of new people, made some new friends pretty quickly. It's definitely a lot different coming from like the fall camps that I'm used to back in high school, playing 3 different positions, going from that to just specializing in just my punting and kicking. It's definitely been a little bit of a transition, but like the deeper into fall camp we've gone, I've started to like get it more figured out, and I think it's really helped out being able to really just focus on just my kicking and not having to worry about all the other stuff and all the outside stuff. And I think it's been pretty solid so far.
Have you enjoyed that in any ways? I guess just kind of focusing on one thing.
Yeah, it's been fun. Like, because I've just been doing so many things my whole life, just bouncing sport to sport, position to position. But being able to just play football, just kick, like it's helped a lot, and my kicking's definitely improved a ton since I've got here.
What's it been like working with that specialist room, Monaco, Miles, kind of all those guys?
Oh, it's awesome. It's a really good group. Everybody, we've all got super close. Everybody enjoys being with each other. Monaco is as awesome as it gets. Like, it's been a fun group.
And Brody, taking stats from him, how's that gone?
It's great. Being able to go from some of what we had to deal with in high school to being perfect every time has been awesome. From the like holding side of things, this is my first time like actually holding, because I've kicked my whole life. So like making the transition to that and having him as my snapper has been great, because I haven't had to worry about, oh, here's a bad snap, I still got to get it down there. All good. Like, he doesn't really ever mess up, so it's been really good.
What have been the biggest learning curves with holding, and what are the biggest adjustments you've had to make there?
Not really a ton. I think just like timing, maybe getting the spin down a little bit, but I think picked up on it super quick. Like, I've kind of always focused, like in high school and stuff, on my holder, like kind of watched him. I had a good holder in high school, so that was cool to like kind of watch him, and then it helped me transition to being able to have some good holds for Miles. And then he's already gained a lot of trust in me, which is really good, because that's what we need as a field goal unit, is just trust in each other. Like, he knows even if the snap's a little messed up, I'll still get it down for him, and it doesn't mess up his timing at all. So it's been solid.
What is Miles like as a leader in your room?
He's been awesome, a really, really good leader. He's helped out in pretty much anything that he could. Like, every day he's asking what we need help with. If there's anything he can do, he gives us tips. Like, first couple of days here, like, he was giving us tips on everything, how fall camp's going to be, what school's going to be like, everything. And he's been a really, really good leader.
In a high-powered offense, especially the one this season this one had last year, you only get like 1, 2, maybe 3 opportunities to kind of get on the field. So how do you stay focused during games like that in your experience from like high school?
Yeah, so I kind of came from a super high-powered offense in high school too, and I broke my shoulder in the last game of the regular season my senior year. So during the playoffs I only kicked, so I had 4 games to kind of like get used to what college is going to be like. I think it's just like being ready at all times on the sideline, like knowing anything could happen at any moment when you need to go out there and execute your job. And then just like, I think it'll help a ton with Miles being on the sideline with us, because he's been there and he knows what it's like to still have to stay focused on the sideline, and he's been really good at like getting our heads right for everything.
This crowd and this atmosphere is pretty special. They're going to be behind you for your kickoffs and everything.
Yep.
Just what do you know about that in your experience?
So I was able to come to the Gold Rush and Grizz game last year, so those were 2 pretty good games to see what the experience will be like. I think it might help me out a little bit, get my adrenaline going. Like, I've been able to like kind of like tame that, so I can still have like the adrenaline help with being able to tame it down, so that it doesn't give me too juiced to where I go mess up a kick or something. I just think it's going to be super fun, super exciting, and definitely a new experience that I haven't had before. So,
what's your favorite part of being a specialist?
I don't know. There's a lot of like fun things being a specialist. You get we kind of get mess around a little bit more than you would kind of expect, but we do it in a very like professional way. So we still get all our stuff done, but then we have a little bit extra time that we get to have some fun. It's definitely a little bit different though, going from playing the other positions to just obviously being a specialist. Like it's just different, but there's a lot of fun things to it.
Is there a favorite, like which one do you like, kickoff, punt, holding?
Whatever I'm doing at that time, whatever we need.
You talked about kind of the learning curve with holding. Has there been any learning curve with punt or kickoff so far?
No, not really a ton. Obviously, it's going to be a little different because your direction has to be pretty spot on, and your kicks just got to be more accurate with like punts. I think I've in the past been pretty good at that already. But like definitely going from high school where it's if you just hit a 50-yard kick, like your coach is happy, to where now it has to be 50 yards outside the numbers for your coach to be happy. It's definitely been a little bit different, but I think it's been a pretty solid, like not a huge learning curve at all, because I've kind of been used to it and kind of been held to that standard already.
So what do you feel like you want to work on the most, maybe other than the directional stuff?
Yeah.
As a punter, I should say.
I just think just making sure my steps are correct to get me in the right spot to where I can hit it down my hit it on the right line for my directions.